Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, next up, we got Alexander the Great Ape Hernandez taking on Kurt the Hurt Holobaugh in a lightweight scrap that could get real violent real fast. On one side, we got a guy with a nickname that sounds like a rejected Planet of the Apes character, and on the other, we got a man who put the ultimate fighter to sleep with one of the nastiest comebacks in recent memory. Let's break it down. Alexander the Great Ape Hernandez. So let's kick things off with Hernandez, who comes into this fight as a minus 190 favorite with a record of 15-8, and he's one of those fighters that's tricky to predict. On his best nights, he looks like an absolute world beater. He's fast, explosive, and throws bombs. He's got solid wrestling, dangerous kicks, and when he's confident, he fights like he's trying to clock out early. But here's the thing, he's not always confident. Hernandez is kind of like a front runner in MMA. When things are going his way, he looks amazing. But the moment things get tough, that's when the cracks start to show. He's got power, but his cardio has been a big issue. If he doesn't get you out of there early, there's a good chance he's slowing down by the second round. And when he gets tired, his hands drop, his footwork disappears, and he starts looking like he's questioning all of his life choices. Defensively, he's also been a little suspect. He's been finished multiple times, both by knockout and submission, and if you put pressure on him, he tends to fade. Against a guy like Holobaugh, that's a dangerous game to play. Kurt the Hurt Holobaugh. Next up is Holobaugh, who comes in as a plus 160 underdog with a record of 22-8, and he's one of those gritty veterans who does not go away easily. First off, the dude is tough as hell. He's been in wars, he's been in deep waters, and he's never going to fold just because things aren't going his way. That's huge against someone like Hernandez, who tends to slow down if he can't find early success. Holobaugh's striking is sharp. He throws crisp combinations, he pressures forward, and he doesn't waste a lot of movement. He's also one of those guys who doesn't mind taking one to give one, which isn't always the best strategy, but against someone who slows down like Hernandez, it could pay off big. And let's talk about his ground game. He's not a specialist, but his submission skills are nasty. Just ask Austin Hubbard, who had to tap to a triangle choke on the Ultimate Fighter finale when he thought he was cruising. Holobaugh has a sneaky guard. He's always hunting for something, and if Hernandez gets tired and shoots a lazy takedown, he could be in deep trouble. So, who wins? This is one of those fights where the first round is everything. If Hernandez comes out firing, lands something big, and puts Holobaugh on the back foot early, he could absolutely get the finish. But if Holobaugh survives that early storm, now we got a fight. Hernandez has a history of fading, and Holobaugh is the exact type of guy who will take advantage of that. If this gets into the later rounds, I fully expect Holobaugh to start turning up the pressure, walking Hernandez down, and making him regret all those early explosive movements. Cardio and durability are going to be the deciding factors here, and in both of those categories, Holobaugh has the edge. Official pick. I'm rolling with Kurt the Hurt Holobaugh to get the win. I think Hernandez comes out strong, looks good early, maybe even wins the first round decisively, but then Holobaugh starts making him work, starts putting pressure on him, and eventually finds the finish or takes over down the stretch. So expect a fast start, expect Hernandez to look scary for about 5 minutes, and expect me to be very confident in my pick if we get to round 2. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.